to Dagoretti?
Naenda Dagoretti. Tunaanzia industry area. Nataka mwangi akuje.
What's happening there?
Tunataka tuangalie zile industries zina discharge effluent hiwa kwenda kwa storm water drainage. Tuwapatie notice na tuwaonye. Then ile yenye iko mbaya kabisa tutashika.
How safe is the food that we are eating today in the street, especially the street food?
The street food is not safe at all, because where it is being prepared, first, the place is not clean. Second, these people, some of them are operating illegally. Wanashikwa, wanachukuliwa hatua, kesho wanarudi. Sasa imekuwa ni mchezo wa paka na panya. Wakituona wanatoroka. Hawana medical certificates za kuallow kuando food. So kile watu wanakula, what I can say is not well prepared, and the place where it's prepared is dirty. The people preparing it themselves, they don't follow the protocols. They are also dirty, and where it's kept, where it's stored, the place is also dirty. Tupeleke huko pia tuangalie. So you can see hiyo yenye unaishi iko wapi?
This is not your first visit here.
Yes.
You've come here several times. Take us through the process. How has it been? Do you see improvement?
The situation is the same. The first time we came here, we issued a notice, and the caretaker's wife was around. She received the notice. The second time we came, we met her. She refused to talk to us. We wanted to meet the caretaker. This is the third time we are coming here. And we have come with our officers. We wanted to arrest. But as you can see, these premises, raw sewer, which comes from this building, it goes out through the manhole that they have introduced at the far end. It flows back to the same building where they have children. They live here. And even you have heard the lady who has just passed here, she's telling us that go to Kibra. Yes, we will go to Kibra and ensure that there's compliance. But as a tenant who lives here, who has children, she should be the first person to make sure her environment is clean.
Garbage and hygiene issue, it's a menace. It's a continuous menace.
Yeah.
What do you think needs to be done, and where is the problem?
The problem is the citizens of Nairobi. The residents of Nairobi are the problem. Because you find that as a county government, we have employed Green Army officers who are supposed to sweep along the main roads. But next to your premises is your responsibility as the owner, 10 meters radius. Is your responsibility to sweep, collect that garbage, take it to our holding point, or look for a registered CBO or private service providers who are mandated to collect on behalf of the county government to Dandora dam site. You find someone, a landlord or a tenant, will take garbage from his house, drop it along the roadside. Then our officers will spend 90% of their time collecting garbage from the road reserve. All our vehicles are dedicated to collect the illegal dumping site along the road reserve. So we don't get time to go and clear the holding point. It accumulates. As we start clearing the holding point, they are dumping on the roads. So it's a collective responsibility. We, the citizens of Nairobi, we are the people who are making the environment dirty. Yeah. This is the time we need to take responsibility of our garbage. Niaje? Tumefuatilia hizi siwa zenu, bado hawajatengeneza?
Siwa line pia ni noma.
Unajua nini? Wacha niwaeleze sheria vile inasema. Ya kwanza, wakati unajenga, unapeananga nini? Unapeana approvals. Wakati unapeana your document for approval, unasemanga mahali unapeleka siwa yako. As we say, your waste is your responsibility. Let it be your responsibility to ensure you take your whatever you generate from your house, from your business, to designate any holding point or contract someone. And there are those using street families. They engage street families, they give them 50 shillings, they take the garbage from their houses using mikokoteni, they go and throw it along the roads reserve. And they are the main contributors of this environmental pollution. It's time that we are going to trace back the waste from the source. If we arrest an individual with waste, he'll have to take us to where he got that waste from.
Okay. What has been your biggest challenge?
Finding the landlords and the caretakers. Tenants who are supposed to help us, help them, and make the environment conducive. They have decided to hide the identity of their landlords, their caretakers. We go, we meet with the tenants together with their caretaker. They will not tell us this is the caretaker. They hide him. And we see just the caretaker running away. You see, the main problem is that residents of Nairobi, occupiers of these houses, the tenants, they are not honest to themselves. They are not being honest about helping us help them. So it becomes difficult for us to sort the menace that we are finding along the roads. Whatever they are discharging the road sewer, we are unable to sort it if we don't get hold of the person responsible.
And your style of work it's different from what Kenyans have been seeing. We've seen you actually handle things hands-on. We've seen you try to reason with people the better part of today. What motivates you to take that line of work, that style of work?
First, this work I'm doing, you know, environmental work, whatever I'm doing in this environment department, sometimes I say this is the work of God. This nature we are trying to protect. And when you talk to the clients, we are service provider. They are service provider. You cannot harass your client. They pay tax, which pays my salary. They are the same people who elected the governor of Nairobi, who appointed me to serve in his government. So I don't have to harass them. I have to talk to them nicely, make them understand that what they are doing is wrong. If I come harassing you, will you understand that what you are doing is wrong? I'll arrest you today, you go in, you pay cash bail, you are out. It will be a cat and mouse game, running up and down. But if you talk to this person nicely, tell him, first, how will this sewer affect him as an individual or her, like the people who live here? We have told them, through this sewer, their children are the ones who are affected. They themselves are affected by this sewer. So when I talk to them, they'll get some sense. They'll get to understand that, and you talk to them nicely in a human manner. Because if you arrest someone, he will not be open to you. Tomorrow they'll see you, they run away. Even the tenants who are running away, they fear that we are arresting them. And the landlords and caretakers. We are not arresting anybody. We are here just to tell you, do the right thing.